Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. On this channel we talk life, food, family, and fun. Today we're doing some food and we are gonna make a sugar-free, low-carb keto margarita that is not made with that disgusting stuff that you buy at the store that tastes all artificial. It just has that artificial flavor taste to it. This is a fresh one. So if you wanna know how to do it, how to make the keto simple syrup, stay tuned and let's do this. Okay, so I love margaritas. I actually love making jalapeno cucumber margaritas. They're so good. They're like refreshing, but also spicy. Love it. But this is just a classic one, and then you can add whatever you want to it. The problem is that those mixes that you get, sometimes they taste really artificial because they are kind of artificial. And I came up with one that uses fresh lime juice after making my own keto syrup. So first of all, you're gonna need to make the keto syrup. And the way that you are gonna do that is I use Monkfruit and the Bocha Sweet. I use half and half of that. I think you can use Monkfruit exclusively, and I think you could also use Swerve if you wanted to, but changing up the sweeteners may give it that artificial aftertaste. Like if you use Splenda, to me, or stevia sometimes, they can definitely have that artificial sugar aftertaste, and to me, Monkfruit doesn't really have that. So that's kind of my go-to for that. But if you've ever tried to make a simple syrup, you know that you usually have a 1-to-1 ratio of water to sugar. If you do that with the Monkfruit, it's going to recrystallize once it is cooled off, and you don't want that to happen. So here's how you do it. You double the amount of water to your sugar. So if you use a 1/4 cup of Monkfruit, 1/4 cup of Bocha Sweet, or a 1/2 cup of Monkfruit, and then 1 whole cup of water, and then you're gonna use like a quarter of a teaspoon of xanthan gum. It takes very little. You just want it to have a tiny bit of thickness, not like as thick as a maple syrup, like pancake syrup. You want it just to be a simple syrup, so just a little bit thicker than water. So just a tiny bit, a quarter of a teaspoon. Put that all in a saucepan, add the water in, whisk it all together real good, heat it on your stove, and then when it starts boiling, just boil it for 1 minute, stirring constantly, remove it. Now, here's the problem. It's not sweet enough because it doesn't have the 1-to-1 ratio. So what you're gonna do is add in 5 to 10 drops depending on the likeness to your sweetness. I ended up with 1/3 of a cup of Bocha Sweet, 1/3 of a cup of Monkfruit, and then doubling the water with that. And then I added in like 9 or 10 drops of this Lakanto Monkfruit liquid sweetener. You can add stevia, you can add whatever you want, but again, you might have an artificial taste. Just do whatever you like. But when you add these drops in, it ramps up the sweetness without causing that sweetener to recrystallize once it has cooled. So once it has cooled, now you're ready to assemble your margaritas. So let's go into the kitchen and see how it's done. So easy, you guys. Check it out. You guys, this is so refreshing and so good. It tastes just like a regular margarita. There's no weird artificial aftertaste. It's just amazing, and it's really easy. Once you've made that simple syrup, which literally takes 5 minutes, then you put it together in 30 seconds flat and you've got yourself a margarita that is 2.6 carbs, which is pretty darn awesome. Now, if you're tracking sugar alcohols, you're gonna have to track that in. I don't particularly do that because I don't feel the need to, but some people do have to track the amount of sugar alcohols they're having because it can have a small impact on your glycemic index. But for me, for that, I just track it as 2.6 carbs from the lime juice itself. So I hope you'll give this a try. Add some stuff into it like jalapenos and cucumbers and make it your own. It's so good. It's great for summer and it's really easy. So give it a shot. Tell me in the comments below if you like it, and also leave me a comment below if there are other keto drinks that you've come up with that taste amazing and are, you know, less than 3 carbs or so per serving, because that's a good thing. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell so you're notified of every video I post, which happens every Tuesday and Thursday, and you're always going to get something new. So I hope that you'll consider subscribing. Also, if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. It does help my channel, and share it with anybody you think might enjoy a keto margarita. I mean, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, right? Otherwise, I hope you're having a great day. Stay inspired, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya.